Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to you all. I'm just going to do a real quick reading for you guys. I don't know what it's going to be about or who it's about. But let's say a quick blessing and we'll find out if it is your story today. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All righty, Sagittarius. Yes, we're going to use this Tarot of Wonderland by Barbara Moore. This is such a sweet little deck. All right. I hope you guys are doing well. I know. I feel like Saggies have had a rough couple of months, right? Which is amazing because we just left your season in December. Every Saggy I know, and I know a lot of them, it feels like it's just been dealing with a lot of other people's drama. It's kind of what it feels like. I just saw 55 on the clock there, and that's an energy of chaos and conflict, right? Let's see, 555 for me. I have the Four of Swords out here on its side. This is someone who needs to take a break. Somebody who needs to take a nap. This can be the energy of a separation. This can be somebody who's taking a time out. Sagittarius. I feel like you've had to make some difficult decisions. I think you're making some difficult decisions. They're difficult decisions because I feel like you're setting yourself up for the future here. I've got the Fool energy that comes out in the upright position. I have the Three of Wands in the upright position. This is someone who is taking a time out and kind of reassessing the situation. They're reassessing maybe a career choice, maybe a business idea, someone, maybe even a relationship. I have somebody here who is about to jump down this rabbit hole of a new beginning with that Fool energy. This is someone who is about to start a new phase of their life. This is very good. Five of Cups. The Lovers. And this Ace of Pentacles. Oh boy, I gotta clarify this real quick because there with this Lovers, that's Gemini energy, but that's someone who is about to have to make a difficult decision. It can be about your love life, it can be, but not always, not necessarily. It's about choices. And there's someone here who's tired of always wanting the same thing and not getting what they need. And so like this person, whoever you are, if this is your reading, this is somebody who's tired of reaching for something that they know just isn't right for them anymore. And it feels like someone's been waiting, not waiting, just, well, maybe, yeah, okay, waiting for everything to get to where it needs to be. I know the cards I want to see here. I've got this Ace of Pentacles that comes out on its side, and this is someone who knows that there's a new beginning just right around the corner for them, and so they're making some choices as to who's going to be allowed in this future. What's going to be allowed in this future? Okay. Let me get, yeah, I want to use this traditional Rider-Waite deck. Yeah, I have this Two of Swords on this side, which is making a decision about which direction you want to go in. Somebody hasn't been, if we're talking about a work situation, I feel like you haven't been making enough money. There's that Three of Wands again. And if this is in a romantic situation, there's a separation here. But there's an honesty that's coming in for someone here with this Ace of Swords. And I've got the Magician. This is what I was thinking. And there's the Lovers again. And there's the Ace of Pentacles again. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is the card I wanted to see. The Wheel of Fortune. That's what I wanted to see. Somebody here is about to make a choice, a major change. You're going to have a conversation with somebody that you've been I'm feeling like strung along with. And I don't mean that this person mistreated you or abused you necessarily, but it's kind of like you settled with this situation or this situation for a while. And I feel like both of you knew at some point it was going to have to end. This could be in your career and this can be in a relationship. And it feels like someone who may be choosing to go off on their own, someone who may be choosing to invest in themselves, in business, or someone who may choose to be single. There's a timing issue. This person's been waiting to make a decision about moving forward in their life, and it feels like this timing is happening now. I feel like, Sagittarius, this is going to be something, this mental clarity comes to you towards the end of February and on into March even. You may be taking a break or a vacation, and you may find that this clarity comes to you when you're taking this break. Whatever this endeavor is, whatever this new pathway is for you, it feels very good. And I feel like it's going to be very successful. I think a lot of people are going to be happy to see you do this. I feel like people have been waiting for you to take this leap, Sagittarius. Other people have been waiting for you to start this new business or to move yourself forward away from something that time was running out, right? This Three of Wands energy it's an energy of manifestation, and it's the minor arcana of the Magician card for me. This is someone who knows that as soon as they're feeling healthier, as soon as they have more energy, as soon as just the timing lines up, which it is right here, Saggy, it feels like they know that everything is gonna start to flow. And this Lovers card comes out here twice. I got to get another deck, Saggy, because it's hard to clarify the Lovers with the Lovers. So I got the Tower on the bottom of the deck, and there's the Hermit right there, Hanged Man under that. You may be moving careers where you're going to start working with a much different team. You may choose to go into business by yourself. If that's the case, other people are going to want to collaborate with you. Yes. It's people being in the right place to meet you, being in the right place to form a partnership of some sort. There's going to be somebody, Sagittarius, that comes towards you. You may have already met this person who is going to be a really influential relationship for you, not necessarily romantic, can be business partnership. This can be a lot of different things, but I feel like this may be a mentor, someone that you can grow with, or someone who's already pretty good at what it is they bring to the table. This Hanged Man energy is, I feel like you've just been waiting for this spark of inspiration, and I think it's coming towards someone soon. All right, and I've got the Death card that comes out here. Yeah, so that's been the real thing, is you haven't really wanted to let go of this situation over here, Sag, and it's very much about your work life for a lot of you. And you've just been dreaming up this new pathway for yourself for a while. You've been, this is good. This is all manifestation energy, Sagittarius. I love this for you. I do feel like there's a new partnership that's coming toward a lot of you for business. Yes, good. Okay, let's talk about your love life. Yeah, I know there's not any in here, right? Let's look. What deck do we want to use? I feel like, is there another one in here? No. Yeah, okay. We'll use this one. Sorry that took so long. What do we have for our Saggies in love? Kind of knocking stuff off with my sleeves here. Hold on. All right. I have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I got the Star card in the reverse. A lot of you are saying, I don't have the capacity for romantic relationships right now. A lot of you are saying, I don't feel like I can focus on a romantic relationship and my career at the same time. This Ten of Wands in the reverse. Remember, I was saying somebody here is tired. Somebody needs to take a nap, Sagittarius. Somebody needs a vacation. Somebody needs a time out from their life because you've got stuff to focus on. You've got a future to focus on here. It feels like you may have tried to start relationships. None of them have worked out. If you're single, it feels like every connection that you make with someone is just kind of falls apart before it gets done, gets off the ground. Also, we've been in a Venus retrograde. It's just finally gone back direct. And then we've been in a Mercury retrograde, which just messes everything up. And you know, everyone says, don't start anything new during a retrograde. Don't sign major papers and documents, contracts. Don't start new relationships. It's a timing situation. I think you're wise, Sagittarius. I think you've known this for a while. And so I don't think you've been trying when it comes to your love life. I don't. That's okay. And that's okay. I feel like that's a very mature perspective. This is somebody who says, you know what, when it's time, it's time. There's someone who has an understanding of what soulmates are. And I'm always trying to tell people, when it comes to your soulmates, you can't not meet them. You're going to meet them. I just saw 11:11 on the clock. There's no way you can't. All of a sudden, my tummy gets all butterflies and tickles. I feel, here's the thing, I've got the Emperor that comes out on its side here, Sagittarius. You know, I did just see that 11:11. For some of you, you may have a divine counterpart that you've waited for that could have been an on-again, off-again relationship for some of you. Some of you are waiting to tie up some loose ends within yourself. Ooh, from some past relationship damage that just was really painful. Some of you are getting tattoos. Some of you find some kind of release in the action of tattoo, I guess. I've got two tens here. I've got the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Both of these out here, tens are cycles of completion. There's someone here who's wrapping up loose ends with emotions and thought forms that came from previous relationships. You've been busy, Sagittarius. You're someone who is recognizing that you are ending one phase of your life and about to begin another. So I think you're very forward focused and you are not rushing anything. Yeah, that's so good. This is so good. Okay. I know you're like, it hasn't been that great. Yeah, I see that. But I think sometimes it's not. Sometimes we have to clear out some old baggage, and we have to unpack stuff, clean it out before we can. You're doing that. Yes. Oh boy. You have been restricting yourself from everyone. This person has been existing, and I just saw 1313 on the clock. The death card's the number 13. Endings, final endings. But whoever you are, if this is your reading, this feels like you've been isolating yourself from a lot of people. It's about to pop. It's about to end. I've got the Page of Wands that comes out here in the upright position. Goes with that Emperor energy. Well, I hope so, because pages are messengers, but they're immature energies. And I just think you have no tolerance for any level of immaturity. What you need is someone who actually brings some stability into your life. Otherwise, it's not worth it. There's no chance that you are willing to allow any kind of drama to come in, Sagittarius. I have the Devil in the reverse. Not today, Satan, right? That's Capricorn energy, but it's, you've been in bad, this is what I mean. I'm reading for someone here, and I've got the Nine of Wands. This is exactly what we were talking about. This Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior energy, and it represents, emotional, mental baggage. It represents putting up boundaries and walls around ourselves. And sometimes these are healthy boundaries, and sometimes these are boundaries. I just saw 1441 on the clock. These are a lot of synchronistic numbers. Whoever you are, Sagittarius, it feels like you're on the right track. You're making the right decisions. I feel like you in the past, there are some of you who had some very unhealthy romantic relationships, and it's caused you to really examine who you allow into your life. And I feel like you are refusing to settle any longer for things that you know are not good for you. And I'm not saying that all the people in your past were not good. It's just that something wasn't right and something was pretty painful. The 10 of Swords can be an energy of betrayal. It can be an energy of mental anguish. It feels like this combination is kind of like a spiritual jail energy. And I feel maybe for some of you, a lot of your past relationships were kind of scary or toxic. I hope not. But that's for maybe a handful of people who now have different boundaries in their love life. Well, good. I have the 10 of Pentacles here. You're focusing on your finances. I don't think, if you have been single, I don't think you're allowing people in right now because you're focused on other things. You may be trying to buy a home. You may be trying to stabilize a family or a business. It feels like you're really focusing on money and finances. Yeah. And I think you're about, yes, there it is. I think you're about to make some healthy changes. There's the Ace of Pentacles, and I think you're letting everything go from the past right now, closing out those cycles and tying up those loose ends, Sagittarius. I have the Moon card under that, and I have the 9 of Pentacles, which is that minor arcana of the Empress, but it represents a single energy, an independent energy. That Moon is about subconscious things that have bubbled up to the surface. You've had to deal with a lot of toxicities within your own self, and you've had to look back at how those things accumulated and where we all went so wrong in the past, I guess, right? And that's okay. It's good. I feel like there's a few of you who are still kind of looking back on that past damage. Yes. Oh, this is very specific. There's that 10 of Pentacles. This is a lot of repeats. I wasn't paying attention, but it is. I've got the Wheel of Fortune again. You're about to, I feel like this is about to shift for you, Sagittarius. You really are focused on your future, and there's a lot of positive energy that's coming towards you in about, I mean, this energy is going to shift in about a week. I got to be honest. For a lot of you, you won't be single for that long. You really won't. For some of you, this is an energy of, I see Gemini season being very important for you. And I know that the Lovers is the card of Gemini, but I kept thinking, like, I feel like it's summertime vibes, springtime vibes for a lot of you, meeting new people as far as love relationships go. I think there's about to be a shift. Remember, I said this bubble of isolation is about to pop for some of you. That's going to be probably within the next week for a lot of you. And it's a good thing. If you have an opportunity to take a break, Sagittarius, do it now, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who want to reach out to you. Kind of as soon as this Mercury retrograde clears out, which I think is February 2nd. And then we'll still have a little bit of post shadow probably for 3 or 4 days. So after the first week of February, it feels like this little isolated bubble you've been living in is gonna pop. So it's a good thing you've done all this cleanup, this emotional cleanup for yourself. And you're going to see a lot of people that you are very interested in. And you're going to look back on this time where you've been through some muddy situations here. And you're going to have a really healthy perspective on your future. You're going to start inviting the right kind of people into your life. This is an overarching theme for you, is not allowing the toxicity back into your life, making healthier choices in relationships. So single, not for too much longer. Oh, this is good. I feel like there's a lot of earth sign energy coming towards some of you here, and also other fire sign energy. I feel like a lot of you have some heart chakra, like opening that's happening probably in the next week or so. It probably comes from processing some things. It comes from just a shift in the energy too. Sometimes we're forced to take a break in various areas of our lives, and that's okay. Sometimes you need a break. You can't go at 100% for forever without stopping to fill up the tank, right? Maintenance. Self-care. All right, Sagittarius, that was your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I appreciate you guys, and thanks for all of the comments and your likes and your shares and your subscribes and all the things. But mostly, I just really appreciate your energy. There are so many of you who are just forward focused, highly evolved, and willing to put in the effort to make your lives feel healthier so that you can give healthier love to other people. I love that you're focusing on the right things. I love that you're choosing to heal the right things. This looks good. I'm so happy to meet you. All right. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful day. I will see you soon.